Okay, let's talk about true wealth. Because it's such a shame that when we think or hear of wealth, we immediately lock into the thoughts of money, stocks, real estate. And that's the problem. Yep. Because we have not yet identified with what is true wealth and, for that matter, generational wealth. Listen to me. We so often deprive ourselves, and not to mention our children, for the opportunity to succeed. Okay, look, we want to secure our children's future, but I'm not talking about securing a college fund or a trust fund. Although that is helpful, it is not the foolproof plan for success. Now understand, the seed of success is the impartation as early as possible, and nurtured, it becomes the principle and values. That is the foundation and fundamentals of truth and behavior. Other words, the impartation of the seed of success has a duty, and that duty is to add quality, authority, and strength. So understand, habits, value, and financial education are the most important factor in the equation, not to mention the key. Look, if by chance you wanted to grow an apple tree, you would not plant orange seeds. Or if you wanted to grow a pecan tree, you would not plant cherry seed. So in order for you to grow generational wealth, the seed of success is required. Now look, we sometimes find ourselves working and grinding for the purpose of prosperity and success to only encounter regret. And you need to know that there is a very thin line between success and failure. And yes, we will feel the regret and disappointment when life happens and we lose or just miss out on the opportunity to build generational wealth. However, we need to start within, for there are so many life stories of people who received millions of dollars from an inheritance that was passed down from generation only to hear that they are now penniless and broke. And there are countless encounters of this act, and it's only because the seed of success was never planted. We sometimes find ourselves working endlessly to make a difference in our lives and the lives of our loved ones, to only realize at some point in time that the decisions and the steps that we made were selfish. Now look, as we were climbing the ladder of success, we later realized that the ladder was leaning up against the wrong wall, and the opportunity to impart the seed of success has passed, for now, because it's never too late, but you must get started. Understand, time is totally relevant, and the rate in which time passes clearly depends on the form of reference. And when you're grinding and moving so fast, you would unknowingly experience time moving slower than expected. And then you may start believing that you have more time than you really do. Look, I once heard that some of the qualities that is required for a life that flourishes is positive emotion, skill development, working well in the midst of a challenge, connecting with others, being eager to enhance, and have a sense of purpose. As a result, you will become more adjusted, more positive. You will be more healthier and have more self-control. You will be able to cope with life more better because it's the inner seed that gives meaning to the present moment. Also understand that truth and faith is the source of energy within that we need to be more mindful over what may come. Not to mention, we will also be more aware of the higher truth as we put in the work. Okay, now let's talk about money. Because some of us have learned how to be the master over our money, while some of us have let money become the master. Now, I once heard that the love of money is the root to all evil. Now listen to me. I am not by all means saying money is evil, because I believe that money in the right hands can do much good. However, the love of money can and will lead one to partake in activity that lack judgment and morals. Now, you have seen people who allow their now master lead them down the road of destruction, and they become greedy, cunning, distrustful, and by law, they will reap what they sow. Understand that money has a purpose like everything else, and the purpose of money is to be a medium of exchange and to store a value. It's a unit of account and a standard of deferred payment. Therefore, know the function of money. Be the master of your money. Let your money work for you, and never love or worship money. However, always respect and accept it. Listen to me. Always make sure to take the time to put in the work, plant the seed, and strategically plan in a way that relates to the achievements of the overall and long-term wealth. Make sure not to waste your time unless your time is of no value. Always make sure to be decisive in your decision-making process and consider all the facts. Then press for your dreams and goals. Now try to understand that as the fulfillment of achievement rests upon your spirit, you will develop an understanding of the sequence that is regularly found. Then it's up to you to gain advantage. Always measure future benefits against the cost. Now I'm led to believe that money is alive and it is ready with the ability to attract more of its kind to its master. More Benjamins, Grants, Jackson, Hamilton, just to mention a few. Now look, always direct your situation towards the opportunity that holds the same characteristics as your goal. Identify with the opportunity, big or small. Direct the course of action that will most likely come in a sequence of activities. Look, never be afraid to make a bad decision because it holds the potential to shape your actions and shape your ability to make better choices. After all, countless successful people has failed multiple times, and so will you. However, you press on and don't give up. Don't lay down. Stay in tune with your inner man and speak life into your situation. I once heard it said to speak the things that be not as though they are. So speak life into your situation. Speak success into existence. But understand, this is to no avail if you don't believe. Yeah. It's not until you can see your success before you can receive it. Get this deep in your spirit. I can, I will, I shall, and I must succeed. It's your time. Your time is now. So let's put this in motion. Let's get working. Let's get out. Let's get going. Today, right now, with a made-up mind, let's say it's my time. Let's go.